Finally, we've finished Reconstruction. Yippee! Right? Oh, no, not quite. Because there's one more stage, and that stage is drawing a conclusion. Of course, if we've come up with a sound reconstruction, then we know that the argument's sound, and we know that the conclusion is true, because every sound argument has a true conclusion. But if we don't come up with a sound reconstruction, then what do we say? Well, we got to ask, whose fault is it? It might be the fault of the argument. Maybe we couldn't come up with a sound reconstruction because there just is no sound reconstruction. But maybe we didn't come up with a sound reconstruction because we just weren't imaginative enough or didn't try hard enough. Still, if we try really long and hard and charitably interpret the argument as best we can to make it look as good as we can, and we still can't make it sound, then we've at least got reason to believe that the argument's not sound. Of course, that doesn't mean that the conclusion's not true, because unsound arguments can still have true conclusions. But at least we know that this argument doesn't prove that the conclusion's true. And so this method of reconstruction can lead us either to the belief that the argument is sound because we found a sound reconstruction, or to the conclusion that the argument's not sound because we tried long and hard to find a sound reconstruction and didn't, but that's still not going to show us that the conclusion of the argument is false. The point of reconstruction then is to reach a conclusion on this issue of whether the argument's sound or not, and if we try our best and do it as well as we can and charitably, then we can be justified in believing that the argument's sound or not.